Alright, chat, let's get things going for the day. Ugh. Big old stretch, big old stretch. Is that an immediate sneeze that I've got coming on? That sounds exactly like what that is. Please hold. Ah, my goodness. Well, there goes my only brain cell again. Hey, Beagle, how you doing? Welcome on in, Techo. SG, Hyde, Sasquatch. Happy almost Friday. Happy almost Friday. Hyde. You take it back to Blockbuster. Hey, Moss. Thank you for the resubby for 6 months. What am I stopping? What am I supposed to be stopping? I'm innocent. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the resubby, Moss. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing live. Alive, I should say. Alive is good. You guilty. Oh, I'll be guilty when people start realizing what my going live message was. Welcome on in, everybody. Let me throw this keyboard off sides here. But yeah, thank you for the resubby. I went ahead and activated the sub discount today, so that's going to be active for like 5 hours. Simply because Twitch is yelling at me like, hey, Allie, you only have 2 more of those left. Do you use them or you lose them? And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll run a discount. So here we are. All right. Chat. For those who may have missed it, we've been working on this little chibi kit here, which is going to be this little gal here once it's all said and done. Yeah, we should be able to finish it today. There's not many parts left. It's all just armor. We got to build her head. We did not give her a head. So we need to do that. We need to get some armor on her so she's no longer sussy on stream. That's kind of the goal for the day. I don't think it's going to take the full time frame, but we'll see. Shouldn't. It should not. Let's go ahead and do that. I've also got a new cutting mat. This one I like better. It's brighter. It's pink. It doesn't drown out the light as much as the green one. So that's something I'm very, very happy about. Can I do a zoom? Am I already zoomed? I don't know if I'm zoomed or not. Okay, I think I'm already zoomed. Okay, what's the biggest zoom look like with this mat? Okay. That's not too bad. Pretty much encapsulates the entire mat. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's zoom back out. Yeah, we'll take that. That is a solid good enough for me. Yeah, but I like how much brighter it is. Makes me happy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, chat. No stream tomorrow. We do have a video coming out, though. I've decided to just make a series called Allie's Scuff Model Showcases. Because the Stein video is so scuff because I was trying to use one of my wireless lapel mics, and I forgot that the actual mic plug-in that I've got is not the best quality. So the audio is going to sound off, but it's going to be incredible. It's going to be one of those things where, like, the scuff is incredible. Sometimes scuff is your friend, chat. Sometimes it's your friend. Most of the time it's your mortal enemy, but sometimes it's your friend. Can't believe those two kits decided to come at the same time. Hopefully they'll get there at the same time. Granted, you know, that's kind of a, it's kind of crapshoot. F1, F3. So this is F3. Start cutting the hair bits out, chat. Start cutting the hair bits out. Let's just get it on. Yeah, that video will be going up tomorrow morning on the YouTube side. Yes, all the scuff. I need to adjust the title ever so slightly to include something related to Plamo or Gunpla, because that's just how YouTube be. But yeah. Okay. Go ahead and get those two cleaned up. I guess 3, since we cut this out a little bit early. Okay. Chat. Saturday, we will be streaming on Saturday. It might not be a model kit stream. It might be like a Warcraft Legion remix thing, or we might do some class testing because I have the Midnight Beta. I hopped on there last night. I made a Haranir. So we might hop on. If I do beta stream, it won't be any spoilers. It'll just be us sitting in Stormwind, hitting a target dummy. But I'm gonna have to spend some time to do something. We were supposed to do a thing, though. Which thing? What thing were we supposed to do? Why am I getting kicked in the dick? You know the thing. I do not know the thing. With the stuff. Ochi, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Enjoy your follower emotes. Welcome on in, and say hello to the leaf blower chat if you can hear it. You know, I need to make that a redeem. I need to make that a redeem, Moss. Saldo, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Anytime. Hope you're doing good today. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Had a big chillin', getting started with the day. I woke up, had a bowl of cereal, and now I am immediately here. So my brain is not quite awake yet. But we're gonna get there. But yeah, the reason we might not be building on Saturday is simply because I need to spend some time to clean up the desk a little more. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get to tomorrow. That does mean I'm going to have to move this tracker over. Again, I'll probably do that tonight. But yeah, we're currently working on some hair, chat. What you got going on, Mochi? You working on anything? Do you do any building? Got anything exciting going on? Sheeny, welcome back. Welcome back from very high up in the air. Do you think anyone's ever streamed from the top of a wind turbine? I don't know if you're legally allowed to do that. I'm sure someone has, though. I'm trying to sand this part of the hair down a little bit, chat, because it's got like an itty-bitty, super tiny mold defect. Not a major one, just a small one. So I'm just trying to touch that up a little bit. That's good enough, I would say. I would. Yeah, I could definitely see you doing that. Doing a resin conversion for the master grade full cloth. Hey, yo. That sounds cool. Oh, you just got the washing done? And Beagle saw that. Hope y'all are doing good on the YouTube side of things. does this go together? Should probably move the manual to be a little closer to my face. Let's see. So that connects like so. I believe. Oh, I see how this goes. Okay. Right, so that clamps in like this. Alright, we have a hair chunk, chat. A mysterious chunk of hair. Okay. We've also got like these super itty bitty hair bits as well. So what does it want me to do exactly? I think these are for the armor, potentially? I don't think these are parts of the hair here that I'm looking at. They are mustard yellow, though. Lone Shadow was supposed to arrive on the 23rd, but arrived today, together with the high-grade Barbatos, satisfying, building a good kit. After the bad Astray Blue frame. New paint sets are here. Boss is up here with us, so that's a thing. But I'm in the hub, so I've got good heads up before he comes and checks on me. You know, that is valid. That is completely valid. Oh my gosh, who the hell is that? Amon! Amon, thank you for the 5 gifties. You hit Mochi upon impact. Come on, welcome on in. Thank you, taking advantage of that sub discount and starting a level 2 hype train. Welcome on in. We're building hair, Amon. We're building hair. I can hardly believe it. But welcome on in. Thank you. Chat, if you got a gifted sub, be sure to check your gifter and thank them. Happy almost Friday. Potentially already Friday, Amon. Thank you for getting us started off with a hip train. A train that is hip and with it. Yeah, we're going to be finishing this Goyle today. We're going to be finishing this Goyle. Just telling chat on Saturday we're going to do a little bit of WoW. And then probably on Monday, we'll get started with a new kit. I'm Dai. Thank you forever. Oh, Sheeny, it's your birthday. Happy birthday from 100 meters in the air. Well, I guess that's one way to get high on your birthday. What you got going on today, Amon? What you got going on today? Amon streaking? Yeah, I've been seeing some people have been streaking this morning. How scandalous. I need to go rinse this file under some water later. It's still got some, like, paint, I guess? That's in the grits of it, and I don't want that to be there. I got, honestly fucked today. You know what? That is valid. That is valid. Got a haircut. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, I dropped it. Gosh, looking at the stream preview, this looks so much better. Like, this looks so much better. Gonna lurk and get back to cleaning without exaggerating. 15 pounds of grease. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of grease. Hey, listen, I know a guy who might want that grease. But take care, Sheeny. Have a good rest of your day. Chat, looks like we unlocked a hype train emote thanks to Amon. Oh, wait, no. Hype Train is still going. Hype Train is still going for a minute, chat. The hip train is still going. It's so hip. Trying to file down this little ahoge here. There we go. Sheeny makes things shiny. I do like shiny things. I do, in fact, like shiny things. Wait, where'd the other nub placements for this go? Oh, there they are. Let's see if I can hold my head up a little bit higher so my eyes aren't always shut. Maybe that would help, you know, not craning my neck all the time. Once again, chat, this kit, the nubs are very, very light. So, like, I don't even need my magnifying glass to really clean this up, which is fantastic. I'm a fan. Yeah, this definitely smells like PVC. As I'm filing it, this is definitely the PVC. It's got that very particular smelly smell. The kind of smelly smell that smells smelly. By the way, YouTube, we are going to try to get more emote slots. I think the emote slots are based off of, like, active memberships on the channel. I'll have to double check that. Because if so, that's a little stinky. What did we get a new hype train emote? It didn't show me the hype train emote. It says there's a hype chest on the way. Where's our hype chest, you goobers? Oh, maybe it's still processing. It might still be processing. Oh, it did not tell me. It did not tell me what kind of emote we got, but we got something. Can't believe it's done this. But it has. Also, chat, apparently the pre-order that I ordered for the second kit in this line, apparently it's in the States somewhere. You were getting a button mash and a train emote? Yo, you got two of them? I mean, I guess that makes sense since you're the one who gifted. Let's get these little hair strands plugged in here. Ah. Right. In we go. And don't worry, chat. Today we will not be putting any knee joints in the wrong way. That will not be something we do. In fact, that is not something I would ever do. Never, never. Okay, I do like the button, though. I do like the button press. And then this goes in like this. Oh, this is going to be a weird fit, isn't it? Whew, okay. I can hardly believe it. Yeah, chat, y'all got anything going on this weekend? Y'all doing anything this weekend? We're almost halfway through November, which is a terrifying thought for all parties involved. Alright, so we got the back of the head in, so that means now we can go grab these little faces here. Can I just tear this open? I can. So we've got the little happy face. We've got this face here. I'll be using both faces when I do my little showcase video for this kit. which will be much easier to do because the Stein was very large and in charge. Like the new cutting mat? Thank you. I like it because it's like it's brighter, right? Because I noticed that the green one was just drowning out so much of my lighting. And now it's like really bright and obnoxious, and I love every bit of that. I love it. I'm going to a scene night event tomorrow night. Let's go. We are in fact coming up on the Mariah Carey. So this is the normal head without like the armor plating and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put the one with the holes in it on though, since we are gonna be going straight to the armor plating. We're about to unnakify the kit right now, which means I do need the G15 part, which is gonna be this one right here. Okay, maybe there will be a little bit of panel lining on this kit. The armor's gonna need some panel lining. Okay. I can do that. Not gonna lie, I just tossed on a Christmas lo-fi playlist last night. It's basically Christmas. It's basically Christmas. We'll probably just use a black panel liner for the armor and weapon bits, if that is the case. You know, the only thing I don't like is because... So, if I want my mat to be centered in the full zoom, I have to do it kind of like this. How does that look with the... Well, that's not actually that bad. It's not that bad, to be honest. I can work with that. Yes, all the naked. Well, they're about to get armor and stuff, so that's a plus. Just adjusting the mat. So I'm trying to get myself, like, centered with the desk. What I'm realizing is my desk is slightly at an angle, so I have to fix that later, because my body is not lining up properly with this desk. And unfortunately, contrary to popular belief, I am not made of silly string. I know, it's a shock. I understand if you unsub. Okay, I think this is the other one over here. Oh, by the way, chat. Bandai's gonna be... Bandai's going to be announcing a new Gunpla kit, like, in the next week or so. They've done their big fancy announcement post for it. Ew. Did you have to brake check yourself? I guess so. What did they do? Did they just stop in front of you, or did they cut you off? Either way, shit in their shoes. Yeah, also, Beagle, this is a much smaller mat, which I'm very happy to have now, because my other one was bigger than it needed to be. So now I've got a little bit more desk real estate to work with. Yeah, let's get some lining in this. Make it pop. He came out of a side street way too late, and I had to give the brakes the beans. Ah. So they were feeling lucky today, is what you're saying. Well, I'm glad the brakes came through, because that would have been shitty. He felt wealthy. There we go, a little bit of an armor plate, chat. Look at that. Right, now we can... apply head to the body. Attempt to apply head to the body. I can't wait to buy another strike kit. Real, though. Huh. It's being a little strange. Let me check the ball joint in here real quick. Okay, I see. Alright. I just don't want to break this ball joint off because that would be dreadful in many ways. I might need to file the ball joint down a teeny bit. I might need to do that. Yeah. Just very, very light filing on the ball joint. Just to try to reduce a teeny bit of that friction. Trying to get it as even as I can. Allie is filing the balls. You are not joking. I'm filing those balls like taxes. It's also a matter of like trying to get the head on without splitting stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, the head is on. We'll take that for now. Your eyes are having a moment. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. Huh. Okay, I see. I think I see at least. So the head will pop off semi-easily. So you just have to keep an eye on that. It's manageable, though. When you move it, you just have to be of the understanding. I don't know. We'll see. I might hollow her head out a little more. I just don't really have a tool for that. Oh, hey! Saribot nuked a botter from orbit. Let's go. You know what, though? We don't need to put the head on yet, because she's got a necklace, so we can worry about that a little later. She's got, like, a little choker. I don't really have any good tools to hollow the head out a little more with, though, which is unfortunate, but we'll get that to work. Alright. So, it is time for armor. Yeah. It is time for armor. And then we'll do some head surgery toward the end. What's a little lobotomy? What's a little lobotomy between friends, right? I like the contrast between the black and the pink. That's what I was thinking too. Like, it looks really good. It does look really good. It was unintentional, but I'm happy about it. So this will be our new main mat. Plus, the old mat that I was using, y'all never saw it because I had it flipped over. That poor mat bears the scars, chat. It bears the scars of when an entire bottle of plastic cement spilled. And let me tell you, it ate through that mat. It ate straight through that cutting mat. Plastic cement does not mess around. It does not. So we need H10, H5. Your new mat doesn't have enough boobs. That is correct. Could always use more boobs. We love boobs here. Yeah, the review I was watching didn't really mention anything about the head popping off a lot, so I don't know if I might be not, like, pressing it in enough. Because I am kind of hesitating because I don't want to break it, so maybe that's what it is. Plastic cement is just like plastics and acetone solvent to make it slushy. You can make it yourself with your nubs. Nub goop! I need to actually make some nub goop to fill in some spots on some kits later. Also, I lowered my tracking phone. I think I know what's happening. When I get to about here, looking down, the frame of my glasses hits. No, that's too low. Okay, what about here? What about here and we do a recalibration? Because I do want to find a sweet spot where my eyes aren't completely, like, freaking it. But I'm not sure if that'll be a possibility, to be honest. I need to do a little bit of a thing here. Get that part cleaned up. Yeah, Beagle, I didn't really know. I didn't really know they made colors of cutting mats other than, like, green and black until very recently. And I was like, wait a minute. I want a fancy cutting mat. So now I have a fancy cutting mat. They had it in, like... They had one in Smurf blue. They had it in, like, a lavender purple. I'm not gonna lie, how vibrant the blue one was, that would have, like, made me feel unwell having to stare at that for so long. Too much blue. Also, Teo, I hope those kit builds go well for you. I know you've been waiting for those to come on in. Okay, Alright, so we have to pull the booba plate off. So I gotta move the arms back a little bit. Alright, chest has been popped off. So then we drop the part first, and that's how it gains its power. I usually only see green, black, or gray. Yeah, that's why when I saw it, I'm like, I gotta get this. It's different, and I like that. I think there'll be a new faction in Helldivers relatively soon. I hope so. I really want to tussle up with the 4th faction. I really do. Alright, there's the armor plating chat. Go ahead and do... I don't know, maybe we'll get her some pants first, and then we'll panel line up the armor. Maybe some pants would be a nice touch. The gaping hole in the map, and we just got a major order saying several planets are rife with dissidents, so I assume we will have a civil war. Yo, I would love it if the 4th faction was the deserters. Like the people who are like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Super Earth ain't all that great. Could you imagine fighting an enemy that could call stratagems in on you? Okay, got her little collar thing there. Next we need H4 and H1, which is the booty plates. Now, I will say, I have a very, very tiny cutting mat that was sent to me. It's, like, very small. It's a red one that has Char's Zaku on it. And I couldn't bring myself to use it, because I don't want to mess it up. So I've got that one sitting somewhere where I can see it. But I'll need to show that on stream one day. I might take some, like, pictures of it, or... I don't know. I need to show that off, because it's really cool. A friend got it from Gundam Base. It's just got a nice imprint of Char's Zaku 2 on it. I will switch sides. Yo, if they gave me the option to be a dissident, I would do it. I would do it. Yes, more particle effects. I don't know why, but I'm expecting the color for the new faction to be green. That's just a vibe that I've got. Because, yeah, like, that gaping hole in the map that never, ever really sees anything move into it, like, that's there for a reason, you know? Like, that's intentional. There's something that's gonna be there. Alternatively, space orcs. I would take space orcs if that was an option. I don't think they even exist in the Helldivers universe. Just give me some space orcs. But yeah, I think a fourth faction would be nice. I think a fourth faction would help get more people into it. Much earlier yesterday, I got in a few squid matches. It went pretty good. Use the marker to stain that white spot. Gonna leave that there for a minute. I'm also gonna try not to get paint on this. If I do, I'm actually gonna clean it properly. Chat, Mecha Warehouse announced some, like, potential Black Friday stuff. And it's, like, up to 80% off on some things. I'm not going to be buying anything. I'm in a position where I cannot buy anything else at this point. But if you're in the States, definitely take a look at that. That's good. This is the second time on screen that I'm cleaning up some buttocks. Look at this armored booty, though, chat. It is very, very booty. Okay, this is the disassembly portion of the show. I've got to pull her legs off. And I've got to pop this open. We're doing a butt-ectomy, chat. Okay, how does it want me to do this? So I'm just gonna bring this in. Like so. Okay, this part comes in first, I think. And I think it wants my leg joints to be into the back, potentially. I'll bring him down first. Okay. So this has a little bit of a track that it follows. Okay. And then the booty slides in like so. You know, I need to find a video, because I think Hyde would like it. Someone rendered out. There's some people on YouTube who, like, render out their idea of, like, potential new Helldiver stratagems, vehicles, things that we could use, things of that nature. And they came up with the Emancipated Bile Titan, which is a Bile Titan loaded up in Super Earth armor with a container of dark matter jammed into its ass, and a control panel and a platform on the top for Helldivers to stand on. And, like, its body is draping the Super Earth flag. And it's such a creepy animation because, like, they did the thing where, like, if you like, quote-unquote, remote control the cockroach, the Bile Titan's movements are, like, very mechanical and unsettling. I'm gonna have to find that and put it in the Discord, because that sounds like something people would enjoy. Yeah, let's get you legged back up on a Thursday. Actually, am I getting you legged back up on a Thursday? No, your legs are going to stay off because we've got to modify the legs. So your legs are staying off, ma'am. What do we need? We need... There's a particular piece that we need. If I can find it. Oh. 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 Let's see. I need to pop her apart again. Alright. She has been disassembled, chat. And now I think it's time to open up the bag. I think it's actually time to open up the bag. So we've got a little wooden sword with a leaf on it. We've got her sword, and we've got her buckler, I should say. This goes into the action base, I believe. Yeah, this goes into the other action base. This is the rubbery skirt. What other goodies are in here? What on earth is this tiny little dot? This terrifies me because I cannot pick it up. There's a little dot here. I don't know if that's going to be used for something or if it's left over from something. I'm going to put that somewhere safe until I know what it is. We've got her wings here, which are the very bendy plastic as well. Let me get these in a spot where they're not going to be in the way. And we've got her armored up hands, which we'll be using for the sword and shield. Okay. I'm gonna put all this stuff up here. Thankfully, the stand that I have my phone on has a little lip on it, so I can use it as a tray for itty-bitty parts. Which is good, because you don't want to lose itty-bitty parts. Okay, good. There's nothing else in here. A crossover featuring the Flood from Halo would be cool. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The Flood would body anything the Illuminate can bring. I would love that. Or if it just turns out to be like the whole ass Covenant. That'd be kind of wicked. I do need to investigate why this is having a tiny fitting issue. Is it because of the center part? It's because of the center part. Okay, the center part was not all the way in. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, wait, no, it's just popping out anyway. Let me see if I can modify this part a little bit. Come on. Come on. No, the pegs look appropriate. Maybe this one's a little bit off. Okay. We'll try this again. We slide this on. Goes into the tracks. The leggy joints out. Then we... Hey, Johnny, welcome on in. Welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're currently Frankensteining our little knight. Getting the armor on. Happy almost Friday to you. Welcome, welcome on in. Oh, is that why it's not fitting? We're just fighting with a little bit of a fitting issue right now. Which, there have been barely any fitting issues on this kit. Which has been good. It's just this particular piece in general is being a little fighty. And I don't know why. So I think it's supposed to go like this. Getting ready to apply and hopefully finish the water slide decals. Let's go. Hope the application process goes well. Hope it goes goodly for you. So we've got to slide this skirt down and on. So... okay. That's in, that's in. Okay. That'll help hold this together a little bit, at least. That will help. Later, I might still go in and, like, I don't know, find a way to tighten that up. I'm just not quite sure what is causing it. Maybe the peg's too long, actually. Hold on. It's either too long or it's too short. Let's find out, chat. Let's find out. Let's find out together. So I can get it to pop apart. There we go. I think it might actually be too long, chat. It does look like it's a little bit longer. Let's use something a little more gentle for this. We have to do very gentle pegging here, chat, to make sure that this does what it's supposed to do. And we'll file this one down a teeny bit as well. Okay. You know, I'm realizing it might just be these. It might just be these parts themselves that are having the issues. I'm not going to fiddle with it for too much longer. I just want to make sure we get it actually set the way it needs to be. The only thing I don't understand yet, because I don't really have any pictures from behind, is if this is supposed to have a gap for articulation, or if it's supposed to go up here like this. Let me find some pictures, chat. Let me take a look on the interwebs, since we do have that capability. Also, ads in about 3 minutes. Ads in about 3 minutes. Let me see if we can do some looking here. Renee Brown model kit. Okay. Let's see if we can get some pictures of her backside. Okay. That is in fact a picture of her backside, and that tells me exactly what I need to know. So there is not supposed to be a gap. There is not supposed to be a gap. Excellent. Now we know. Now we know. Let me do this, actually. Yeah, I think it's literally just a mold thing. I don't think it's something we've done wrong. That's minimal. That's not going to bother me all too much. I don't think, at least. Hey, the Ko-fi bot's working again. Let's go. Alright, let's just drop the skirt on. Oh. ass is fighting me, chat. The ass is fighting me. Donkey. Oh, it might be a little warped. Also, chat, the ads are running. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick ad break. I need to get up and stretch. Once we get back, we will continue our exploration of, the ass, question mark? I don't know. Listen, I just work here, okay? Good news, chat. It was not a fitting issue. It has two parts that go on top of it that hold it together. That's why it felt weird. It's not a fitting issue, it's a user issue. Also, yes, I have in fact hydrated. We have in fact done a little bit of a hydrate. Okay, now we can get rolling again, though. Now we can get rolling again, now that I understand what was going on. We can keep on rolling, as they say. Just finished both kits I bought today. Ooh, which ones did you get, Unicorn? I think it's time I touch some of my backlog. Your backlog needs it. Your backlog demands it. You have to show the backlog some love. That's what I'm doing. I'm starting on the backlog, finally. You know, I forgot the entry grade wing was a thing. I forgot that was a thing, actually. How was it? Also, high-grade 00 is a fun one. Snake Eyes it. Yeah, chat, I can't believe I completely forgot that the Wing Gundam had an entry grade come out. That went completely, like, out of my brain. You're pretty good. Alright. Let's attach this bit here. Smooth this out a teeny bit. I am finally in a situation where I do not have kits on the way. What does this go on? Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. That goes on like that, and that just kind of sits up there, and I think the rest of the torso is going to like help keep that in place. And we'll do some gentle lining around here just to make it pop a little more. It says gentle lining uses the darkest color I have. By the way, chat, I think our next build, so not counting the narrative Gundam, I think our next build is going to be the G-Quux gun cannon light type that Einar sent us. I think that's going to be the next one I pop open. And that'll also be my first time building a G-Quux. You know, Beagle, my G-Quux gun cannon box also came in mashed. They got something out for gun cannons, I'm feeling like. For such an old kit, the articulation on the high-grade 00 Gundam is pretty good. I do need to tighten up the shoulder. Yeah, like the 00 kit line was actually really good for the time. Like you said, there might be a few minor things that you need to tighten up, but overall, really good line. Might be one of the largest high-grade lines, too. I've got a couple. I've got, like, Dynamis, Kyrios, as far as high grades go. I've built the flag. Built some alternate versions of, like, the Quanta and stuff. But it's really good, honestly. Oh yeah, I've built the O Gundam. I've built the O Gundam, so that's something that I have built. So that clamps on like so. Okay, yeah, it's these hip armor bits that hold the ass together. Because chat, sometimes we all need a little help to hold our ass together. The sticker gold V-pin is garbage, though. Looks like a little smiley face, chat. I'm being very careful with this because this is a very different material. And I don't know how difficult and or easy cleanup will be on it, so I'm just taking some extra time for the panel lining on this. And there's a line back here. Looking good. Okay, excellent. So at this point, we're leaving her dismembered until the end, I think. Because... do I have to pull her arms off, too? I'll take, once again, things out of context. For 5 million. Ooh, that's right. You got the Gunbuster coming in, don't you? I need to do some brief desk organizing here. There we go. Let's get the mouse out of the way. What's this? Oh, that's the neck piece for the head. Okay, we need the G runner. We need these two parts here. I was correct, chat. Those little pegs that are sticking out of, like, the limbs and stuff, those are, in fact, just placeholders. Those are, in fact, placeholders. I'm still trying to think about how I'm going to go about, like, getting the head to stay on the body pretty stable. And as long as I don't try to, like, tilt the head up, it will stay where it's supposed to stay. Maybe that's the intent. Maybe it's just supposed to go side to side primarily. I don't know. On the picture, well, yeah, no, it looks like it's just side to side. Maybe that's what it is. Ooh, what kind of Macross jet? Oh yeah, no, it probably is Char sabotaging. That would be a very Char thing to do. I need to talk with him. I need to have some words. Need to talk to the dude a little bit. Maybe throw him at an airlock. Ooh, the VF-31. Nice. Put this over here. Do a wee little bit of cleanup, we shall. Tiny little wee bit of cleanup. You know, Johnny, on the topic of decals, I need to see if I know anyone who can, like, make custom water slides. I used to know someone, but they have since discontinued doing it years ago. By the way, chat, if you're new to the stream and would like to join our community Discord, that is !Discord in the chat. And if anyone ever shops at HobbyLink Japan, we are affiliated with HobbyLink Japan now, !HLJ in the Twitch chat. I forgot to get that bot command set up on YouTube. But today might be fixing to be a shorter stream anyway, so I can probably get that done. Based on my current rate of progression on this. Did you have to worry about any extra film around the decal? I'm trying to remember. I want to say yes. Because they weren't, like, super professional decals. So I want to say there was extra film. I'll take a break, pick up my next kit. Yeah, sanding sponges are enough. Sanding sponges are enough for this. Ooh, the Real Grade God Gundam. Now that's a very good one. That's a very, very good kit. I believe you will enjoy that one. It's got a lot of incredible, like, articulation. Yeah, the upscale one. We were talking about how Fat Cat needs to upscale the Real Grade Zeong, please and thank you. Alright. Let's rip her arms apart, chat. I think it depends on the manufacturer. Some decals come with really well done pre-cuts. Oh yeah. I think Delphi decal comes with like really good cuts on it. I'm gonna pull her hand off. Wait, do I have additional joint parts? No, okay, it does use the same joints. Okay. So Allie needs to get this hand off the ball joint. Allie does not really have anything to grab that with. I mean, I guess we could try this. I have to be very careful with what I'm about to do here, chat. Okay. That was the most gentle That was the most gentle of squeezes. I know, virus scanner. Periodic virus scans are good. Don't do it while I'm streaming. And that goes back in here. I need to pull this arm off too. But yeah, the way this kit works is like you can have her left arm like armored up and the right arm not. Same with like the legs and stuff if you want it to like have some sort of like asymmetric, like I don't know, battle damaged armor or just missing armor in general kind of vibe. I'm gonna go for like the out of box how they show you to do it kind of build, but it is neat that you have the options. I always like having options. Alright, so we need the rubbery hands. Okay, so we're going to use both of her holding hands. Ooh, a ship girl. That makes me... Doesn't Azure Lane have model kits? Brenda's getting me the Fat Cat God Gundam as a birthday present? Oh, hell yeah! Okay. See how cleaning these parts off goes since they are rubbery. Frame Arms Girls Izamo Destroyer? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, the rubbery plastic's a little bit of a pain to clean up, but that's typically how it is with any kind of rubbery plastic. And that's what we have real touch markers for, because I essentially will just put some real touch marker on the whitened area and just let it sit there so it like stains the plastic so that you don't see that white stress mark as much. That's what I try to do anyway. Various shades of metallic gold, and I'm going to mix antique copper. Ooh! I like that. Got their Congo. Ooh, okay. I used to be, like, really big into, like, Kantai collection stuff. Hey, villain. Now come on, Ian. Happy almost Friday. We're getting busy on a Thursday. No, that's not the one that I used. This is the one that I used. Come back here, hand. You're not getting away from me so easily. Let's sit there for a moment. I added 2 more people to our shout-out bot today, chat. I'm gonna go through and get everyone else added as time goes on, because that is something I do need to do. Might have gone a little overboard this Black Friday and picked up the Zeta Verka and the Sazabi Verka. Honestly, not overboard enough. Buy more. Buy more. Very good kits, though. Very good kits. I've heard good things about the Zeta, and the Sazabi is the Sazabi. Plus, that version of the Sazabi comes with the long rifle, which I much prefer over the beam shotgun. I'm very glad it has the long rifle. By the way, chat, we do have a new emote on the Twitch side today. Little dancey dance emote. Okay, that's lined up. Now for this. Yeah, earlier someone asked if there was any panel lining on this kit, and I said no. Without realizing, armor. You can panel line the armor. Also, chat, shout out to Moss and Amon for resubbies and gift subbies today while the sub discount is rolling. Big preach. Let me wake up my mouse here. Nope. Need to go back up here. Where did it go? Why is my emote thing scrolled down so far? There we go. I know it's a little bit tiny, but I did my best. I did the best I could to get it sized up better. It's also on the Discord as an emote and a sticker. Okay. We can start putting these little bits together now. So how does it want me to go about this? How? How now, brown cow. Okay, so for starters, it wants this to go up here, like so. Little shoulder guard there. Little upper arm guard. Then we do that on the other side. You know, I do not have the skill for it yet. I would like to do a steampunk-themed Gunpla build. Feel like that would be kind of fun. I love steampunk aesthetic. And since I think it would be a Dom. I think it would be like a steampunk Dom. Specifically the Origin prototype version, since I think I could do a lot more with that. Okay, that's on. Second that motion. Yeah, I think it would look really good. And since, like, yeah, you know, steampunk, you see, like, a lot of steam pipes and things like that. The Dom looks kind of goofy, and I would love to give it, like, a top hat. She's got her little grabby hand installed. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, like, hard press this on or not. I don't want to, like... Maybe I am, because that wibble wobble's a bit too much. Yeah, I think that is how that's supposed to go. Just kind of hooks into place a little bit. She's also got a bunch of, like, flesh tone hands that I still need to clean up, and she's got, like, a couple closed fist hands here that we'll clean up. We'll save all the hands for last. That's typically my strategy. Now it's legs, chat. We are literally almost done. Light type gun cannon is like 70% Gundam. I saw someone who mixed and matched some parts with the light type gun cannon and the red Gundam. And just the subtle extra bulkiness you get from the gun cannon parts. It looks so good. Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a bit of detail painting on those. They made a gun. Yeah, it's got the prototype RX colors too, and it looks so good. It's P Bandai, and I'm so sad, Unicorn. I'm so sad that it's P Bandai. Yo, P Bandai, they've got, like, blind boxes up now. They've got, like, mystery P Bandai Gunpla boxes. And I don't... That's an interesting thing. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a part of me that absolutely loves the idea of an RNG box. Just because RNG is fun sometimes. It make brain go wowie. As far as the plastic that she's made out of, let me see if it's on the box. I think it was. Okay, yeah, so the plastic that she has, it's a mixture of ABS, PVC, and PC. So you will have to use, like, paints and panel liners accordingly if you do so choose to, because it does have a wide mix of it. Like, the main body here, this main body 100% feels like ABS. And the hair and, like, these gray parts, the armor parts, they feel very close to PVC. And the rubber parts here might be the PC. Because it's made of, like, polycap stuff. Oh, and her skirt, I think, is made out of PC, because it's also very rubbery. It's lost the 2 eyes. Replaced it with 4 Evangelion eyes beneath the visor. Yeah, that's what I love about it. I just like the idea of a Gundam with a visor. And, like, the prototype Grandpa colors have always been a very good color scheme. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to just being done with all the armor, chat, and at that point it's just knickknacks, bits and bobs, and getting the little action base put together. Wonder what these little G parts are gonna go for. Oh, that's exactly what they go for. They hold her wings on. Okay. Still terrified. Still terrified of putting her head on. Apply directly to the forehead. But, We'll get through it together, chat. Or we'll have a group crying session, one of the two. I still highly recommend the kit, though. Like, the issues that I have had with it turned out to be user error. So, it's been really fun so far. Also, I am slouching so bad right now. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. I was like the antithesis of Shrimp. Come back. Don't you hate it when your kneecap goes flying off in random directions, chat? I am kind of surprised that they did not put out a kit for the standard G-Quux gun cannon, which is, I guess, called the heavy type. But it's the more traditional one that's got the double blasters on it that showed up in, like, the first episode, or at least the movie showed up. Okay. How have I gotten this desk so disorganized in such a short, an impressively short amount of time? Also, I like how it comes with 2 action bases. Last file is here. I'm gonna have a lot of fun taking photos with this kit, though. I'll get my little photo booth back up. I might try to find a more light photo booth backdrop, because I used, like, a very dark one for the Sinanju Stein. So I might see if I can find a brighter one. Like, maybe if I have a green backdrop. She does have her own little cardboard backdrop, but we'll see. I might use that. But I gotta do a bunch of photos. I gotta take some video footage. I gotta show, like, that you can make it asymmetric. Hey, Winchester, welcome on in. Yahoy, yahoy. Welcome, welcome on in. Ugh. Let's pull this back a little bit, actually. I've been listening to much Rattan gameplay. Building my Intrograde at the hobby shop when I saw that on Facebook. You know, one thing I've been meaning to try out, and I really need to try it out soon, is on Fridays, our Hobbytown USA does a Gundam, like, meetup, where people just chill and build. I've never really mustered the courage to go check it out, or actually participate. But at some point, I would like to check it out. And I've said that for the last 5 years. My usual store is small store. I know all the clerks. They're like 5 guys. Oh, is this where the nub is? Yeah, we're getting close to the end of this kit. It's gonna be... We've got some hands to clean off. We gotta finish the weapons. Pretty sure this is the last of the armor that we're working on right now. Today's pasta was deep-fried squid rings with tonkatsu sauce because I was out of other sauces. Hey, I mean, it works. It do be working. Yeah, chat, whenever this kit's counterpart comes out, the little witch, or rather when it finally gets delivered, I pray the box will be in decent condition. We'll probably do another quick build of her as well. She might actually come with more accessories, if I recall. Lunch today was mild spicy curry rice, fried pork cutlet, and chicken cutlet. Ooh! We love that. I had a bowl of cereal. But you know what? That's better than my typical not eating before a stream. I don't know what's going to be for dinner, though. I haven't quite gotten that far yet. I'm pretty sure... Might toss some dubious nuggets in the air fryer later. Not the dubious nuggets! You should definitely go. It would be a fantastic way to network. Maybe they'll let you film. That is true. That is true. Because our store is like a Gundam flagship store, so there's a lot of stuff that I would like to film. The past few times I've tried... my phone hasn't had enough storage to record. Yeah, air fryers are goated. Like, we just got one in the house like 4 months ago. And we use it for like almost everything now. It's kind of a problem how much we use it. But it just does its job so good. But yeah, I might plan ahead for a Friday and go check it out. I won't be able to do it this Friday, or tomorrow, I should say, but maybe check it out the Friday after, potentially. That reminds me, speaking of driving, tomorrow I need to put some air in my tires, because the cold has made my air pressure go down. So I need to dig out the old air compressor. It's a kettle-type air fryer, not big enough to do a whole chicken, but I do use it for pre-made frozen wings, french fries, occasionally grill. Yo, you know what? I haven't tried a grilled cheese sandwich yet in there. That feels like something I need to do, though. And yeah, that Hobbytown has, like, a really cool, a massive, I should state, massive Gunpla display case from people who have submitted their kits to Hobbytown. I think ours is an El Cheapo brand, too. Pretty sure. These little armored feats look like they're going to be a little more stable. My biggest fear with Hobbytown, chat, is it's very difficult to go there and not leave with something. Yes, the feet. The feet. We are working on feet part 2. Electric Boogaloo. I do have some poses in mind for the video that I'm going to do. This one shouldn't take nearly as long to record as the Sinanju one. Plus, I've come up with a better way to do recording that doesn't require my phone. I've just got a webcam on this little clamp so I can hold it while filming and have a better video quality. So I'll be trying that out. You know, one thing I realize is I never snip the safety bits off of stuff. Well, I've done it once. I did it for one kit. But I tend to always forget about it. Also, Winchester, you making me want to get some waffle fries. Grilled cheese sandwiches are super easy, just a couple minutes on each side, but you can't do more than one at a time. Ours is kind of like a little toaster oven, so it's got a tiny bit more room to it. Not like a whole lot, but... The little feet's put together. Yeah, these feet are a little bit more stable. I say that without having any facts to back that up. Alright, time to rip her legs apart, chat. Okay. I think we take out the spacers now. Wait, are the spacers required? Nani? You know, I never checked to see if I was supposed to cut this part off or not. I'll have to check. Yeah, because the leg definitely needs the spacer. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm silly. Never mind! I just had to press down a little bit harder. Okay, how much of your leg am I actually disassembling, though? Yes. Yes is the answer. Okay, there's a lot of leg disassembly going on. Gotta pop your kneecap out. There we go. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot of part swapping for this video. Which, I'll be gentle with it. I always get kind of nervous when I'm having to switch parts in and out, and I blame, like, earlier real grades for giving me that brain set. Wait a minute. Where, Oh, there's your kneecaps. Never mind. Crisis averted. Dad bought one of those toaster ovens. That's why I've got his old kettle type now. First thing we did, barbecue skewers. It's got this whole rotisserie. Oh, it's got a rotisserie built in? Okay, mine don't got that. Mine definitely don't have that. Hmm. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I understand now. Do I understand? Does Allie understand? Does Allie understand, chat? I don't know if Allie understands. Maybe I understand. Legendary. Right. And that slides back in. And you bend the knee out. And then... you slide the knee in a particular fashion. Oh. Does this just, like, rest here? I guess it does. Guess it's just friction-based? Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Interessante. Okay. If anything ever takes me the longest, it is the instructions. I think these do just rest on the hips, though. I think that is the gist of it. I need my pliers again. I gotta get these ankle joints out. Making of a legend. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to steal that for something. Because that is incredible. Goodbye, foot. Leg and dairy. Hey, what? This is a whole lot of body parts, chat. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. The hardest thing for me, though, is eyeballing the calves and how to line those up. Okay, so... this is supposed to go like this. Oh, is it? Oh, it's like this. Okay, I understand. I understand now. Okay. Kneecap is installed. Now we need the shins. We've got these little ornamental parts that just kind of slide in like that. About 3 minutes till ads, by the way, chat. Would the foot of a legend Gundam be a double legend? You know, I feel like I have to get the new high grade that comes out. I feel like we have to build it to find out. I feel like we must know. No, get out of there. Come on now. That would probably be the Gundam that Neil Patrick Harris would pilot. Except he wouldn't be an asshole. Oh, yep, that holds it in very nicely when that's like that. Okay. So, what do we need for the Pete's here? Alright, we have the little foot in. Excellent. Look at those little stubby legs. I have a pre-ordered Legend Gundam. I'm glad it's getting an updated high grade. Alright, we're gonna have to pliers this off. Very, very gently. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna need pliers for the rest of this. Other foot goes here. Leg disassembled, Dio. Okay. Oh, that's not the part that I needed to pull out. There we go. Come on. This part is wanting to be stubborn. Let's pull this out. Where is my... There we go. Let's give it a little helpful push on the other side. A little bit of a helpful push. Just watched preview of the Master Grade. Oh, did they put out a preview for it? I want to take a look at that, Techo. Also, chat, once I get this part put together, we are going to quickly take our ad break. Get that out of the way. Just gotta line this up a specific way. There we go. Alright, chat, give me about 3 minutes. We're gonna go get the ads done, and I will be right back. Alright, chat, we are back. Now doing a heckin' stand up. Alrighty. The housemates are currently not home, so I've got the door open to let it air out a little bit. Get a little bit of air going. I'm mildly irritated by Bandai's tendency to never actually finish any given collection in the same scale. True, though. True facts. Welcome back, Hyde. There's no real grade infinite justice and no high grade justice. Yeah. Because I know the justice only, well, it's been a while now, but in recent history got a master grade. Alright, we're taking kneecaps. Taking kneecaps. Oh my goodness, Moss taking advantage of those discount subbies. Gifting out 5 subs. Chat, if you got a sub, be sure to thank your gifter. Moss, thank you so much. What does this button do? What does this button do? I don't know, Moss. What does that button do? What does that button do? Moss, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifties. I appreciate your face. I gotta adjust her thighs, or nothing about that sounds good, but I've got to adjust the thighs real quick to fix something. None of what I just said sounds good, and we're just gonna have to live with that. Oh, just drop that. Moss, thank you again for the gifties. Still not sure. Should I press it again? No. 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 Oh no! Kneecap just went flying. But thank you, Moss. Also, hope you've been doing good. I swear. I've actually been, so the last few weeks, I've actually been struggling to, like, keep up with people in, like, DMs and stuff. I've got so many people I need to catch up with. I did at least get the Ko-fi bot working again. That's at least working again. I'm gonna pronounce it differently every time I say it, too. But thank you for the support today, gamers. By the way, I did finally get gifted memberships working on YouTube, so I think that's a thing that you can do now. Okay, got this little goober armored up. There's the other foots. There's the other foots. Oh, bye. Oh, no. Go back on. There we go. This part's not clamping on as easily as the first one did. Maybe that'll work now. Yes, it is foots. It is the feets, the peats, one might say. Look at all these disembodied fleshy bits. Okay. Next up is the swords and the shield. And then I believe, outside of the action base, this is the last runner that... This runner's empty, Allie. Where's the one with the hands? Hi-fi? Cough-fi? Honestly, I could see that. This one has hands. The runners are almost empty. And yeah, I don't know why it comes with 2 action-based thingies. I'm not mad about it, though. Not mad about it. Hello, Twig. Welcome on in. How you doing, Twig? Twig, I hopped on the midnight beta last night for a little bit. I'm not checking out any of the new content. I'm mostly checking out, like, class changes. Yeah, it was laggy as hell in Stormwind. It was a lag fest. I was able to make my Hara Near, though. I was able to make her. And holy shit. I like Big Lady. I very much enjoyed playing around with the Haranir. I've got a little Haranir warrior. But yeah, I'm just going through checking like talent specs and stuff. I'm not even going to check out housing. What you got going on, Twig? I will say this, the Haranir, exactly. Yeah, that's the only reason, that's basically why I'm just hopping on to look at talent trees and stuff. The rest of the content, I can wait. I can happily wait for the rest of the stuff. I'm just gonna live in Stormwind. But yeah, thumbs up for the Haranir. Good stuff. I'm rabid for housing. It's been tempting. Yeah, I am with you, Twig. I am with you. It took all my willpower to not do anything with it. At least on December 2nd, we get the early access for it. So that's not too far away. But I'm rabid. I'm like foaming at the mouth for it. I need it. Also, Argus comes out next Tuesday in Legion Remix, so that's when I really need to buckle down. Because I need to get so much Argus-related stuff that I don't have. I'm gonna have to, like, lock in. I've been playing Classic, just so I'm not burning myself out on retail. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you there. I do not blame you. I've been slacking on Remix. I have been a little bit too. And I think it's because I know I need so much stuff on Argus that I've been, like, trying not to burn myself out before it comes out. But yeah, when it does come out, I'll be locking on in, because I need to get so many armor sets. I still need a lot of mounts, but it's primarily the armor sets that I'm after for that one. The second stand could be used if they included the cute little slime. I wish it had the little slime. The little slime's so cute. What you got going on in Classic, Twig? What you been playing? I was frustrated when they finally released the Legion Fall, and a bunch of the class mount quests were broken. Yeah! That kind of buzzkilled me a little bit, too, because I don't have any of the class mounts unlocked. And, like, I need to get the Paladin Order Hall stuff done. That's something that I really need to grind out, because I want the Paladin ponies. Been leveling Hunter, vibing. Yeah, there is something nice about the slow leveling in Classic. Oh, is it really quick? Okay. Straight up skips a ton of quests? Alright, I'm gonna have to get on that then. I'm gonna have to get in on that. Did you see the absolute bomb Valve dropped yesterday with all their new hardware? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The Gabe Cube. Looks fantastic. You could do it in a few hours, I'm sure. You know what? Maybe we'll do that for our Saturday stream, since we're not going to be building. Maybe we'll sit down and just get our Paladin Order Hall stuff knocked out. That'd be a nice little stream. Because I've already got an 80 Paladin on Remix, so I just need to go through and do her class quest. And Twig, does my Order Hall questing, does it lead me to Legion Fall? Or is there, like, other stuff that I gotta do? I never did it, like, normally, so it's kind of new territory for me. Welcome back, Amon. Welcome back. Yeah, Beagle, that's, plus the new VR headset Steam's coming out with looks so good. I don't think it does. I think it's just Breadcrumb and Dalaran. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. Gosh, I'm glad you mentioned it. Isn't hard to do, though, because, I'll need to do that. Oh, so okay, so that's all the stuff in the Tomb of Sargeras stuff. Okay. So I need to find that stuff and get started on it. Here's really quick. Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear. Thank you. Yeah, because if I get no other order halls done, I need to get my Paladin one done. And then my little Night Elf Warlock, she's got some work to do for that one, potentially. I played so much Legion. Yeah, that was one of those expansions that I missed out on. Like, I've done a lot of retroactive stuff in Legion, but Remix has been my first time, like, actually playing Legion. The Snow White Prelude fixed figuration cloak looks like a pair of panties. It does. It do. This figure is really cute. I'm having a lot of fun building it. We're actually about to put her back together so you can see, like, the full thing. Yeah, we're about to get her, like, put together. I was having some trouble getting her head on, so we're going to play with that again as well. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Wait, what is... Oh, wait. Oh, so that's what this little knob is. Yeah, she's got, like, little wing things, too. Like a little winged cloak that we're gonna slap on. Let me get those two bits out, because we're gonna need those. Have you been watching the Pathalex Goldbound series on YouTube? I have not. Is it something I should look into? What's it about? The scenes with the Gundam standing on the mountain and having its hand in the cloak fluttering. Oh, is it a WoW challenge? There's like a renaissance of WoW content happening on YouTube right now. People doing fun challenges. I need to stop dragging my feet on my WoW content, honestly. That kind of helps give me a little more motivation. You know, actually, are they doing like... what is it called? What is it called? I heard that people are doing like... what is it called? The Self-Found Challenge? Where like you have to make everything yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I love watching anything that's WoW related, so I will happily take that. Kind of dig it more than the Barbatos now. The controller looks really unique. I'm curious if it'll feel similar to the Steam Deck. Yeah, I love how Sony had what is basically considered a relatively mediocre presentation, and then the day after's like, Valve is like, hey, hold my beer. Oh, you got me hyped, Twig. Like, lately I've really been, like, falling in love with, WoW again. Like, it never really stopped, but now, like, I'm really into it. Sony did a showcase. The only thing that I've seen from the showcase is they announced, like, a computer screen that has a controller charging dock on it. That's, like, the only thing that I've seen. Which I have recreated at my gaming computer with a USB-C cable. I have a few WoW series that I've been watching that are fun. I can DM you links if you want. Please do. Pleasey, pleasey, please do. Thank you. Because right now I only follow a couple WoW creators, and I would like to follow more. Okay. I think we've got everything cleaned, so I think we can actually start putting her body back together. But we do need to do a brief stint of panel lining. This is so cute, though. I love how she comes with the little wooden sword that has, like, the little twig branch growing out of it. That's so cute. And then she's got the real stabber. A little bit of quick panel lining on the foots. Not too much detail down here. Look at the other leg. Also, I'm locking my knees. I need to not do that. Locking your knees is not good when you're standing. I will say this, Twig. When I was on beta, I would say 90% of the people that I saw were Void Demon Hunters. They were everywhere. My streak. Did Twitch plan this? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, knowing Twitch. A little bit of this. Okay. That's one side of the sword done. Schwered. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably try to record the video for this gal after my doctor's appointment. I'll be getting back around, like, I don't know, 1 p.m., 1:30 my time. So I should have some time to get the video recorded. Since we're not going to be streaming on YouTube on Saturday, we'll probably have that video release either Saturday, Sunday. It depends on how quickly it takes me to get it edited, though. I might not have it ready by then. Oh, the shield has so many little places for lining. Beagle, are you going to be getting the Steam Cube? I imagine the answer is yes. I'm curious to see what its price point's going to be. It's dirtied up a little bit. Let's do a circle around this little button here. Once again, chat, thank you for all the gifted subbies and resubbies today. Y'all have been coming in clutch. All of it goes toward the December payout, which will be probably December 10th. Okay. It's all good to go. It looks so good with the lines. We'll do up the little training sword too. It's gonna look messy while we're doing it, but it'll clean up nice. Just trying to get some into the doit. Make it look like less of a stick of butterscotch. Can't wait till we get the little witch that pairs up with her. Can't wait. Probably all three, since I've been a long time supporter of Valve. I'm hoping it's around 500 to 600 range, but I suspect likely closer to 700. I could see that. I could see that. So thank you, Twig. I just gotta do this other side of the sword. We're gonna do a quick and dirty, and then I'll smudge it in. Okay. Nice. The little indentions on the handle aren't deep enough to really take the ink, I don't think. Yeah, not quite deep enough, but still not bad. It's got enough in it. I think we're good to assemble now. Let me sit down. Let me get myself in a seated position. Ugh. Sent you my favorite 3. Hell yeah, thank you. So why did this get pushed back as far as it did? Come back here, phone. You don't belong back there. I'm gonna take a sip of water, hydrate, chat. Alrighty. Yeah, I can definitely smell the PVC. PVC has a very specific odor to it, and I'm definitely smelling it right now. You know what? I'm gonna put the head on. I'm gonna try to put the head on now. Because I've got a much better... point to grab onto here. Wait, Allie, you forgot to put her little neck thing on. Okay, that's the easier way to put the head on, though. So that's the way we're gonna do it. She's got her little neck guard. Then... head is now attached. Let's ignore the fact that her skull cracked open a little bit. We can just squeeze that back together. I'm a plague doctor. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. Her head movement is basically going to be side to side. If you try to move the head up, it will pop off. Just girly things. Exactly. My head, too, wants to fly off at high speeds when I look up. I will have to put this together in a minute, though. Actually, I'm curious. I'm going to check what you sent me now. What do we got here? What do we got here? Ooh. Yo, what is this, Twig? A tile-based movement for Warcraft? Tile-locked, but it's World of War... Oh, that sounds... Oh, that sounds incredibly devious. Oh, that sounds very devious. I'm very... Ooh, that's gonna be fun. 9-ball Seraph is huge. Is it Hoog? What's going on in the lobby today? We got some dancing going on. By the way, chat, exclamation point Discord if you ever want to join that. Alright. Let us continue putting your body back together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 4mm peg, now that I'm looking at it. It looks to be standard Nendoroid size. I guess we'll put her legs on next. Get them leggies going. Okay. Legs are much easier to put on this time around. Well, except for when the thigh caves in. But that we can work with. Ooh, itchy. I didn't have this brought down enough. There we go. Okay, gently. Okay. And now we schlurk the legs back up in there. Schlurk, that's the word you went with, Allie. Oh! Oh, no! I put her legs on backwards. I can spin them, but still, that's kind of funny. Actually, no. I need to actually pull them off. I need to actually pull them off. I was like, wait a minute. I'm staring at her ass. Why? Oh. Okay, take 2. I do need to get my, where is it? Where's my skewer? I need to pop these little joints back out again. Yippee! Right. Twig, I'm just like wow-brained right now. I've been wow-pilled. Is this a character from something? So, As far as I can tell, it seems to be, like, a completely, like, original thing. It seems to be, like, a completely original thing. But this is her little artwork. I just smacked my tracker. This is her little artwork, and it's so cute. I wish it came with the little slime. We've got another one coming in a week or two, and she's a little witch. She's the second one in the line. But on the box, there's like a total of 4 girls so far. Honestly, you're not wrong. Now that you mention it, like, that is hella Ragnarok coded. I played Ragnarok for a little bit. For a short little bit. Yo, Unicorn. Ava with the cloak is very cool. Oh gosh, yeah, I can't unsee that now. She is absolutely Ragnarok coded. Alright, now her legs are going on the correct way. Excellent. Legs for days. And she can stand on her own, which is nice. What's next? We attach the torso to the body. Oh, this is cute. This is cute as hell. Even if your head likes to skyrocket into the nether, that's fine. We all have our struggles. The helm visor on the forehead with no helm. Yeah, this connects directly into her hair. She does have another option, though, if you don't want it. Yeah, I was telling chat, like, you know, you can build her asymmetric because she's got, like, flesh tone parts for everything. So, like, you can have this armor with no armor on it, and then you can have one leg with no armor on it to make it look like they never finished getting ready or something like that. I'll probably do that for one of the pictures that I'm doing in the video. And you can build it, again, like, basically fully nude. It is like a doll, though, so it's like, there's no bits, it's just like a doll body. It's actually got some weight to it. We are not quite done yet, though. We have these little gradient wings that we're about to slap on. They look really cool. Is there a certain way I'm supposed to do this? Oh, great manual. Okay. You stand over there for a minute. No idea. They removed it in the cool as hell 4V fan and replaced it with 3. Hey, got a nobody. Welcome, welcome on in. We're getting this little goyle put together. Need to spin her thighs a little bit slightly, just to get a better standing angle. Again, wait. Honey, hold on. Did I do a silly again? I think I did a silly again, chat. I think these are supposed to be on the outside. I can't believe I've done this. Ma'am, we have to rip your legs off again, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Okay, it's literally just a spin of the hip. There we go. Yeah, she is adorable. That's why when I saw it, I'm like, I have to buy this on impulse. It looks too cute not to. Depending on, like, where you can find them, they're not, like, super expensive. By the way, which one is this coded to be? The one thing I super appreciate about this is that imprint it somewhere on the parts, it'll say left and or right. So that can tell me... Okay, so this is, in fact, the left leg. Okay. That explains a lot, so I know what I have to do now. It's just the armor bits I've got to switch out. So I just need to pull her thighs apart. Again, there's no way I can say this that sounds good. There's no way I can say this that sounds even remotely good. This is right. Okay. That's what I need. I need these bits here. And then... this one goes like this, because this is the right leg. And it goes back on like so. Yoink! And then... this is the left leg. That goes over there. This is for the right leg. Again, user error. Yeah, I love how short they are. I love little chibi stuff. Okay. Alright, ma'am, you now have a proper functioning right leg. Congratulations. 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 Oh, it's over here. Oh, I have this oriented. That's why I got confused. This was bent backwards the entire time, so that's why I got the legs mismatched. There we go. So... yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Excellent. Yeah, and the whole line of these kits are like the same size. I don't know why, but this particular hip like doesn't hold together as well. Once it's on the body though, it's not an issue. Once it's on the body. But yeah, the legs, like you can, there's a big range, surprising range of movement in the leggies. Okay. Now we can get the wings attached, chat. Now we can do the thing. How does it want me to do this? Like that, I suppose? That seems to be the best fit. Yes, that is correct. Excellent. Make sure I've got this correct. Flip it. Just flip it, chat. Lizard. Now we put on her little wingdings. Little wingdings. I imagine by the time this line's done, you're going to be able to mix and match stuff. Make your own cute little abomination. There's one thing I need to do, though. I missed these nubs. I had a feeling I was missing something. And easy as that. Get winged, nerd. Okay. And I just gotta do a little bit of lining on that real quick. Laying you down on your face probably isn't gonna hurt you. Yeah, just a little bit of lining. Look, chat, we have a little bean. We have a little bean who smells like PVC. Got a little bean. I love them. And she does come with this face too, so I'll be doing poses and stuff with that. Next up, gotta get her little sword in hand. And then we're gonna put her on the action base that I have yet to build, which I should probably build. Because she can stand on her own, but it's gonna be better just to be on the action base. Yep, there we go. We're good. We're good. I pulled on the hand a little too tightly. You know, with how much I'm popping limbs off, she may as well be a Jedi. Sometimes I feel like Star Wars is just limb removal simulator. She's got her little stabber. Now for her shield. As far as I can tell, Beagle, there's going to be at least 4. There'll be at least 4 of them, because they have, like, 4 different girls on the box art in one of the little things here. And the second one's already on its way to me. And I'm going to do everything in my power to get all of them. Now she's got her little swording board and her little wingy dingies. Alright, let's get her on something stable. Yeah, you will have to fiddle around a bit to get her to stand on her own, but it is doable. It is doable. Do I have something soft she can sit on for the moment? Well, I mean, I guess there's the manual right here. And then there's just a couple extra parts we're going to need to clean up after the fact. But yeah, as far as I can tell, at least 4, hopefully more, because it's a cute little line so far. Gundam Hajiraboshi. It's a downgrade. I don't know all too much about those Gundams. Like, I've seen them. I just don't know all too much about them. Yippee! And this stuff we'll just go ahead and cut out at once. We're going to need to do minimal cleanup on these action bases. I know they're not necessarily action bases, but that's what I'm going to call them. Yeah, once I get all this cut out, let me see if I can open up her box and see if I can find the picture that has all of the silhouettes on it. Oh, that's cool. These can interconnect. Oh, that'll be cute when you have all of them. They interconnect. Yeah, so once we get her standing up, I'll go ahead and just get the rest of the hands cut out and cleaned up. I think that'd be like everything for her, chat. Once again, these runners come stackable, so like if you look at the unboxing video, all these runners were plugged into each other. I've never seen a model kit do that before, and I thought that was like the coolest shit. Let's see. This is the little background that comes with it. Many slimes. They need to give me the slimes. I want to get slimed, chat. Okay, maybe it's like not all in here, but if I can get this out. Very cute little presentation, by the way. Shows you like all the runners, everything you get. This is what I was kind of talking about. You kind of see a silhouette. So like the one in the middle is the one that we have. The witch, I don't think is in this partial silhouette because these two look unfamiliar. One of them's got like little poofy pigtails or leaves. Another one's got like longer pigtails. And I'll have to get you all a picture of the witch one. Yeah. Actually, I should be able to do that right now. I can just pull her up on my order page. Let me see. What's it called? Isekai Ryoko no Techo Witch. Where are you? Here you are. And she's available right now on HobbyLink Japan. Let me see if this image link will work. This one's particular name, her name is Mars Stoker. The new wizard. They're not gonna let me paste the link. Copy image address. And I'll post this over on YouTube as well. Look how cute they are. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, these pictures are adorable. I love this. Little picture of the hat getting stolen. So, here's the thing, chat. In these pictures, they show the slimes. They show the slimes in these pictures. Where's my slime? I want my slime. They're so cute. Oh, she comes with a baguette. Wait, is that corn? That might be corn. Does she just come with corn? Well, she might come with a little rock wall to sit on, too. But yeah, no. I am very excited. Let me do an admittedly self-serving thing real quick. Pray understand. Where's my HLJ email at? I need to go somewhere on it. Here it is. Give me just a moment, chat. Okay. Open link. That link does in fact work. Copy link. This will be the last link I post for now, chat. But there's a link to both of them. That are currently available. They're little cuties. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this action-based stuff cleaned up and ready to go. Corn! Yes, corn. The little witch is like so me-coded. Not in terms of colors, but I love the little witchy vibes. Well, there goes my hand again. Don't need. Actually... Oh shit. This is my first non-Bandai kit. I just realized that. This is my first, like, not Bandai kit that I've built. Huh. Oh, so this is definitely a significantly harder plastic. You scared me. I thought you were sanding off something you weren't supposed to. That has happened before in the past. That has happened before in the past, and I was very sad about it. Hey, Zexel, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're finishing up this cutie here. We're currently putting the action bases together. But we just got the main body and the weapons put together, and I was showing chat where they come from and a bunch of pictures and stuff. What you got going on today? We're currently dealing with the harder plastic that is on the action base. And the unpleasant texture that comes with sanding it. Okay, that looks good. Now we just need to do the army bits. Yeah, no, there have definitely been times where I've accidentally sanded things and it was a bad time. We have been on an adventure with this kit today, Zexel. I've had to dismember her so many times. Because I was misinterpreting the manual. Yo, yeah, one of those pictures shows the little slimes. Where is it? Yeah, so the slime doesn't come with her, but on the pictures for the next kit in the series, there's like these little guys, and there's some green ones in the background. I need to figure out where these slimes come from. I need these little guys. I need them in my life so much. I will buy these slimes, even if it's like a bag of them. And we'll just have a slime building stream. But thank you for popping on in. Happy almost Friday. Yeah, currently we're, our goal is to figure out how to acquire some of those slimes. I'm gonna have to do some research. Because they exist! They exist as far as the production pictures go. a matter of where. Or I guess if they get released to the public at all. I hope they do. Maybe the Witch will come with the blue one and the green one. If not, I think I know a few people who can hook me up with some slimes. I might have to dial in Ren for their 3D printer. Find some CAD files for some little slimes. And then I can paint them up. They are adorable. They make me happy. They're like little ice cubes. Also, I am shrimping again. My spine is angry at me. My spine is very angry. Yeah, not bad. Little 2-day build. This is... So I was mentioning this kit is 100% something you could build in a day. It would genuinely only take 1 day to build this. And then the last thing we need to clean up are the little hands, which are 1, 2, 3, 4 little hands. Okay. Where are my nips at? Nips, where have you gone? Oh, they're on the floor. How did you get there? How did you get on the floor? Yeah, she's got weapon-holding hands in the flesh tones as well. Or the, like, variants of how you want to have her armored up or not. So we'll get all this put together. I need to find a Ziploc bag. I need to get a handful of Ziploc bags, like the little tiny ones, so I can organize like my extra parts better. Because I've got some plastic containers that have like a bunch of extra Gundam parts and stuff. It's a mess. It is not organized even remotely. So I need to look into that a little bit. I don't know, Beagle. I'm starting to think you might need all of these. Then we got the little rubbery guys here. Let me go ahead and get rid of the keyboard. We don't really need that up here anymore. Yoink. Ad break. Oh, shit. Chat apparently is an ad break, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to get up and stretch real fast. And then we'll be right back. I'm also going to go ahead and just drop some links in the chat since it is about that time again. But sit tight, gamers. We will be back in just a moment. Okie dokie, I went ahead and got some of my Nightbot timers working again now. So there should be at least a tiny bit of automation going now. Probably gonna make an automated timer for, actually, I don't know. I don't want to have too many timers in chat because then it becomes cluttered, so I'll probably leave certain things to be command only. I don't want it to be cluttered. It is very easy for that to happen. Alright, let's get these hands cleaned up. Then she's done! Then she's done. We just gotta pop a couple things together. Yippee! Yeah, chat, as a heads up, we won't be live tomorrow. Because I've got doctor, but I'll be recording... I'll at least start recording the video for this kit. And we have a new video coming up on YouTube tomorrow, exclamation point TUBE. We've got a video for the Sinanju coming out in all of its scuff glory. I'm gonna keep my model kit showcases under the name of, like, Allie's Scuff Showcases. The first one is very scuff, though. I was trying a couple things, and, it exists. I think it came out good, though, regardless of how scuff it is. Yeah, she came out super cute. We'll get her up on her base soon so we can, get a better look. I'm very happy. I didn't realize it was almost 3 PM already for me. Day's gone by quick, chat. Day's gone by quick. Stream's gone by quick. Like, it feels like I've only been live for like 2 hours. Let's get these rubbery hands. They're a little harder to clean up. Not the biggest fan of this particular material in general. Let's see if our single blades will do a better job. Also, I think I'm going to turn off the timer on the coffee bot. Because it turned itself back on, but I don't want that to be like auto-spamming in the chat. I just want that to be an on-demand command, so I'll turn the automation off on that one after stream today. I think it's only enabled on Twitch right now. Okay. You know, these have been really fun, cute builds. Very much enjoying. Yeah, this is definitely polycat material. I was looking at the witch. She is comprised of even more different types of plastic than this one is, so that'll be interesting. Hey, chat, do you think I could give her the Sinanju's bazooka? Do you think that's too big? You think that's a little too big? That might be a little too big. Might be a little too big. Also, I've got her booba plate and her butt over here. Eric, could you stop falling out, please? Boing. Okay. Yeah, anytime you run into something that's like a polycap or a rubbery type of material, chat, it's going to be difficult to clean up. Not the most difficult thing, but it is going to fight you a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I believe, unless I've done the alley thing and missed something again completely, I believe the only thing we have left to do is put the stand together. Stands, in this particular case. Ah, it goes into this hole. Excellent. Wait. Huh? Oh, there's different bits. I see. I understand now. I was Confucian for a minute. Huh. Are these hexagonal? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, well, let's start with doing this first and foremost, since I know I can get this together. Have to be careful, though. So I guess the holes are hexagonal to give it a little bit of friction. Either that or I'm just not understanding how it goes together. Both are likely. Both are very possible. There we go. Nothing a little brute force can't handle. These are very petite little arms. Okay, we got one together. And with that, we can... Oh, it goes on the top. I see, I see. It doesn't go under, it goes on top. I think. Yeah, you got like a little green flower thing up there. Yeah, it definitely doesn't go under. That'd be too big. Okay. Step the next. Okay, okay. So it needs to go like this, like a this. Gonna have to brute force this one, aren't I? We could do this the easy way or the table way. Why are you not cooperating? I do need... Oh, I see. It's got a little excess on it. Let's trim that off a teeny bit. There we go. It's got a little bit of excess plastic on it. Interesting. This one functions very differently from the other one. So why is that? Let me see. don't know why this one is being a little bit more particular. Okay, that one in. It might just be a molding thing, though. That's fine. We have ways around this. We have ways around this. We have tools. And more importantly, Allie has pliers. There we go. You can't do much against a pair of pliers now, can you? Now it's working as it should be. Oh, they're different types of flowers, I realize now. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, because this is supposed to be like a little background frame. So let me show you. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to like slide this in the middle here and stand it up and use it as like a little background art frame for it. Looks like one of those school presentation things from back in the day. I didn't realize there were different flowers, though. I'm down for that. Okay, well, we only need one of those right now. Now for the next scary part, chat. Jamming the peg into the hole. Okay. Okay, that does not actually go in as hard as I thought it would. I pressed it in a little too far, but that's not bad. Okay. There we go. Now she's got her little action stand. Yeah, be careful if you get this, chat, because if you press the peg in a little too far, it'll make contact with the back skirt. And put like a little tiny indentation in it. Nothing that's like serious. But it will do. Okay. I just want to make sure there's good clearance back there. Should be good. Now we can do like a little pose. I can't remember how well your arm bends. Okay, it does have a double joint. It does have a double joint. I may have just blown your hand off in the process, but that's okay. That's how we learn. What's a few hands in the march of progress? Sounding very democracy officer right now. Okay. Yeah, these are jointed just like an Android would be. Like you can have a little leggy come down. You can have like big knee bend. So her knee will bend. Yeah, it'll bend. Put that back up like that. Just trying to get a pose ready, just to finish things off with. Turn the head a little bit to the right. How do I get her taller? That's not too bad. Just trying to see if I can get her like level with the ground a little bit. It is one thing you can do with the stand, is you can basically just plant her foot on it. Yeah, chat, we have a little Goyle. Let me aim them properly. I know the light's going to be flavor blasting them. But yeah, no, the posability is actually pretty good on this. Like, you're going to need to be a little gentle with it. Why is the first thing I come back to is pegging? You know. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun making videos with this. Sometimes it's pegging a clock. Sometimes. But yeah, chat, we do have YouTube emotes uploaded now. I think we have at least 7 of them now. Then I can tilt her on this thing. Get tilted, nerd. Okay, just eject your hand. That's fine, too. I do like... I know it sounds weird, but I actually like how easily the hands can pop off, because what that means is that's a lower chance of a peg breaking if it can just eject like that. And at the end of the day, I would rather take that than something that's so stiff that it's going to break. Yeah, this thing's great. Highly recommend. Can't wait to get their counterpart now. So what do I do with all the other stuff? I've got like her other hair. I've got like her buttocks. Got this sword. I could have her dual wield. You can have her using the cute little training sword too, which I love this thing so much. I don't know why. It just brings me joy. Also, welcome back, Zex. Welcome back. We got the action bases done. We've been finagling around with the poses on this. Trying to get it where it needs to be. And I'm going to have to get this in a bunch of different poses throughout the weekend. I just love the gradient on the wings, though. It's so good. Nice little touch there. But yeah, if you are going to do any painting on this, just be careful, because it is a very heavy mixture of different plastics that are going on here. So I don't want y'all to run into like any oopsie poopsies while in the process, because that would be sad. That'd be sad. She does have a very minor little toe bend. Well, ankle bend, I should say. Let me unflavor blast the camera here. Let me go full wide. Boink. I love how much smaller this mat is. But yeah, she's also got the little happy face that you can drop in as well. If they come out with more faces, I'll take a look. I think the witch that's coming out, I think she has like 3, maybe 4 faces. She's definitely got more than this one does. Actually, I can do something kind of funny. Will this work? Am I about to make a big mistake? Can I have her facing the camera while I do this? How stable is this? You know what? I can make it more stable. I can make it more stable. Actually, you know what? I like how these can connect like this. This actually does help a lot for stability. I'm trying to give it a little more weight so I can have it like facing the camera while we wrap up for the day. Probably shouldn't be doing it on top of this though. Oh, these have like little sticky films that I need to pull off on them. Okay. That explains much. Little bit of sticky film. But yeah, I'm just doing this to be like a counterweight. Okay, there we go. Now it's proper. Where's my wire for powering things? There's my wire for powering things. Getting tangled up with the Nice one, Allie. Yeah. So now we can do this and make them, like, immediately seasick. There we go. There's the turntable working. Ugh. I love this little turntable, by the way, chat. It's got 3 speeds on it. It's got the speed. Yeah, chat. Once again, this is a kit from PR Production. Someone on YouTube mentioned that PR Production has done other stuff before. I need to figure out what that is outside of these little gals. But I will shill that link one more time for anyone who's curious about these. Also, this is a little bit of a loud turntable. Copy, paste. Maximum speed. There we go. That's as fast as she's gonna go. That's as fast as she's gonna go. I need to find something adhesive. I want to put something adhesive on top of this so that it's not like just plastic. It'll help dampen the noise. It'll help stuff from sliding. I just don't know what I can use yet. I need to see if I can find something circular that I can stick to it. Or for those curious about these little goobers, there we are. Yes, the Star Trek reference. Star Trek? Star Trek? Allie can talk. Allie can talk. Yeah, chat, thank you for hanging out with me while we were building this little gremlin. Again, I'm going to be working on a video over the weekend. Hopefully I can get it done by Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. If not, we'll figure something out for it. But I'm going to show off like all the accessories proper, different poses, how you can mismatch, change up the armor and stuff like that. Because there is a lot you can do with this. And I might have her murdering the Gundam Age because that would be fun. That'd be fun to do. Chat, what you got planned for the rest of the day or night? What you got going on? I'm going to go ahead and just take a look around. Take a look around Twitch, see who is doing what today. See who's doing what today. Twitch almost flavor blasting me with max volume for some reason. You love that. Wow. Is that someone opening Gundam cards? Every time I see him, chat. Every time I see him, I'm like, no. Allie, no. Let's see. We might raid into Musi today. It's been a while since we've had a chance to raid into Musi. I know Dee is doing her birthday right now. Dee's birthday was yesterday. A lot of chores. Honestly, kinda same. If I want to be efficient, I should start recording this video tonight. For this one. Oh wait, Drea's live. Drea's live and working on a police Saku. Ooh, we're gonna go say hi to Drea, actually. Looks like I'll power through the water slide decals. How far have you gotten, Johnny? How far have you gotten? Also, chat, if you ever need to join the Discord, that is !Discord. Nightbot will now drop that link, I believe, every 45 minutes now, so we'll have that at least automated now. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Drea. They're building some more Gunpla, so that would be fantastic. That'd be a fantastic place to send y'all. Let me go ahead and get that ready. Go ahead and get that ready. Got a sneeze coming. There's Drea. Boink. Chat, thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for, like, the enormous support today, and yesterday, too, because folks were gifting out subs, resubbing like wild. And Moss, Amon, thank you for the gifties. Big appreciate, Moss. Thank you for the resubby. I appreciate your faces. We're gonna have one more day that we can do discounted Twitch subs before the year is over. Oh, no, you're all good, Zexel. Like, that was on my end. Like, that was definitely an L on my part. We are Gucci. We are absolutely Gucci. Hold on, my throat is dry. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just ate a desert. But yeah, I've got some better systems in place now. Namely, reading. Reading would be a good first step for me. Let me get y'all on YouTube a link. Let me get y'all a link real quick. Let me get you a link to Drea's stream. Actually, you know what I need to learn to do, YouTube? Take full responsibility. Damn it, Beagle. What is this? What is this share button? Oh, that's just... okay. I don't have, like, a raid option on my streams. Community moderation, timestamps, reactions. Yeah, I don't really know how to raid. I've got it enabled, but it's not working. Alright, I'm gonna get this raid cooking on the Twitch side. Here is Drea's link for anyone who wants to check her out over on Team Purple. Chat, once again, thank you all for being here today. We will not be live tomorrow. We will be live on Saturday, probably with some Warcraft. I might stream it on YouTube. I don't know yet. I'm a little afraid to, just because of algorithm, but yeah, we'll be live probably just on Twitch on Saturday. And then Monday we might start the gun cannon on Monday, I think. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. You know, I'm surprised they have not contacted me yet in like the 3 years that I've done this. Alright, chat. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna get out of here and get some food. Love you faces, and I will catch you all again, most likely on Saturday.